So many people, including me, feel like they lack agency in their health. Why do you think that is, and how do we help them reclaim it?
Yeah. Again, we are in charge of our own ecosystems. We are our own farmer. And what that means is that there isn't this like invisible pillar institution that knows everything about us, and we're not even allowed to know the language. And we just have to ask the machine or Oz, whatever, what we need, and they tell us, and we walk away and we believe it, right? Because what we've seen is that while medicine as an industrial complex has a lot of value and has created many cool things, the disconnection of empowering individual people to make educated decisions about their own health, and even just gaslighting the shit out of us and being like, it has nothing to do with your diet. Why would your IBS matter? Why would what you're eating matter to your IBS?
Yeah.
And so I think there is a component where we have to acknowledge there's many things we don't know on both sides. And obviously not going to medical school means there's a whole set of knowledge we don't have. But we are very individual, and the microbiome is one of the most profound examples of how individual we are and how unique our ecosystems are to all of these stimulus in the world around us. And so why I like working with the microbiome and health as opposed to trying to think about climate change or something is that we have the power every day to make decisions that impact that. Even if we don't have all of the knowledge, we do and have traditionally been disenfranchised to listen to that body. Like, again, what we were just talking about, listening to the body and saying, hey, I know that you said to do this thing, but like it doesn't quite feel right, is a very powerful signal that we've been taught to turn off. And obviously there's bias, and sometimes we're wrong, and the brain is complicated, and maybe we're all just sheeple, but who knows? I would argue that in particular with the microbiome and our own health journey, people aren't given as much credit as they should be for listening to themselves and being given a set of choices and clear understanding of like cost benefit of things, not just here's the thing, trust me, don't ask questions, I think is really important to us navigating a world. In particular, like in my own experience with chronic disease, you know, I love the shit out of some prednisone. It's definitely going to help me when I'm in a flare, but I know there's a cost to it. And if I can manage my arthritis flares through other tools that are less detrimental or have less side effect profiles, it's really helpful for me to know that my diet and my stress and my life decisions around whether or not I'm taking a midterm or a final, like, are also things that are going to impact that pain pathway. And I've heard so many stories over the years of people being like, I was just in so much pain and everybody told me everything was fine and that there was nothing real going on. And that is there's a huge disservice to people's lived experience, because we all have all kinds of stuff going on that we don't understand. We're just learning a lot as we go. And this is a complex organ system. And there's like probably relatively simple things we can do, or have always kind of intuitively known we can do to help be our own individual farmers if we would just listen to our bodies.